will have the opportunity to celebrate Black History Month in the historic Durkeeville neighborhood. Joining me this morning is Dana Mall, as she is the executive producer of Moncrief Springs, and Ron Rothberg. He's the founder of Bikes Jax. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Well, you have some great bikes to showcase. Let's first jump into why this week is so important.
Yeah, so we're getting ready for Black History Month, and I decided that after doing monthly historic tours in Durkeeville that I wanted to do something a little more exciting. Yeah. So I called up Ron Rothberg, who's a new friend with Art Bikes, and asked him to help me host a bike tour in historic Durkeeville. And it'll be the first time Art Bikes comes to Durkeeville, and we'll be looking at cultural landmarks, historic landmarks in the area.
When you say a bike tour, what are people going to get a chance to do on this bike tour?
Yeah, so we're going to meet at Emmett Reed Park, and that's a historic landmark on its own. Emmett Reed was the first Black man to be hired by the Parks and Rec department in the city of Jacksonville. So we're going to talk about that story, but we're going to go along the S line of the Emerald Trail. And so Ron has explored the Emerald Trail in different parts of town, and people will be able to do that on bikes.
Ron, you know about these bikes a little bit more than me.
Yes.
And these are all created by Black designers, too.
These two we have here, Shadoobie Splattered by Chris Clark, and then this, the Blue Oni Tawana Racer by artist Dustin Harwood. These are electric bikes, so I just want to make sure y'all, this is easy. Everyone can do it. Everyone can get out there. We do our electric bike tours of the art, architecture, and history all around the historic neighborhoods, and it was just a perfect fit to say, yes, let's do Black History Month. Let's do Durkeeville. Every time we go in those neighborhoods, we see something wonderful, and we want to make sure that more people go there and see what we have seen.
We got to get you on a bike.
Yeah. Yes, I do have my pants in the newsroom, so I can definitely get on one of these bikes.
Okay.
I want to talk about these bike rides and why you felt that it was so important to make this connection. Yeah,
so Art Bikes started as connecting to murals and to the architecture and history of these areas, and I always said I want authentic stories from authentic voices. And I am not as uniquely qualified to do that tour as Dana is. So I have always invited other people and other voices to make sure that we are including all kinds of different pieces of history.
And it lets us talk about Moncrief Springs, the documentary, which the proceeds from the bike tour does help us fund the film and finish it. It'll be out this summer, and that story is a travel documentary talking about tourism in historic Black neighborhoods.
Now, February is, of course, Black History Month. What are people going to get a chance to take away from this event coming up that you hope that they're going to take inside of their homes and schools too as well?
Absolutely. So, I mean, Jacksonville has a very rich Black history narrative, and like I said, with Durkeeville being originally the Black Main Street in Jacksonville, we get to look at the art, we get to look at the architecture, and then there's a Negroes baseball museum in the area, and so we'll get a chance to see that. So a lot of people haven't even discovered this history yet, so we're going to give them a little taste.
All right, if anyone's, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I say that you learn so much by travel, by being places. Yeah. And if you've heard about Durkeeville and you've never been there, then you don't know about Durkeeville, and that's why it's so important for folks to be there.
February 2nd.
I was going to say, time, place, where do we have to meet you?
February 2nd, 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, artbikesjax.com has all the information. You go there, click on Rent a Bike, you'll see the information about the tour.
Okay, Ron, I just need you to ride off into the sunset to our commercial break.
I can ride into the sunset. Bye! And they never saw him again.
Thank you so much, both of you, for joining us.
Thank you.
Of course, all this will be posted on firstcoastnews.com. We'll be right back.
Thanks,
You're welcome.